a wonderful job. So today we are going to discuss about a few lines from chapter 4, verse number 11. So I'd like just take a few minutes to share the screen for you, the sloka for you. Yes. But before that, should have a short kirtan, and after the kirtan, we shall begin our session. Go ahead. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय जय राधा माधव की जय राधा माधव सखी की जय दाम की जय हरे कृष्णा सर्व कृष्णार्पणम् ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललिता शिव शकान हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते भक्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण। Thank you all joining today. So we shall now go ahead to discuss about chapter 4 verse number 11. If anybody is there to recite with me, you're welcome. Anybody is there? Hare Krishna. Okay, shall I go ahead? ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ये एतां मां प्रपद्यन्ते तां तथैव भजामि अहम् मम वर्तमानो वर्तन्ते मनुष्य पार्थ सर्वशः ये एतां मां प्रपद्यन्ते
ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते
तां तथैव भजामि अहम्
तां तथा
तथैव
पचामि
अहं
अहं
मम वर्तमानो वर्तन्ते
मम वर्तमानो वर्तन्ते
मनुष्य
मनुष्य
पार्थ सर्वशः
पार्थ सर्वसः
ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांस्तथैव भजामि अहं मम
ये
वर्तमानो वर्तन्ते मां मनुष्य पार्थ सर्वशः. Hare Krishna. Sorry, thank
ये
you, Mataji. So we shall go to the meaning of the word to word meaning. Ye, all who, yata, as, mam, unto me, prapadyante, surrender, tan, them, tata, so, eva, certainly, bhajami, reward, aham, I, mama, my, vartama, path, anuvartante, follow, manushya, all men, partha, O son of Pritha, sarvasha, in all respects. So translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects. O son of Pritha, this is what is translation. So, as he has told here, Krishna rewards each one according to their level of surrender. So, thank you very much. I stop share now. So, today's topic is what we saw is the level of surrender. How much we surrender, that much Krishna also reciprocates. So, the level of surrender depends on the mood and what you are going to think in your mind and what you are going to physically do. All these things matter a lot. So he say, ye etahamam prapadyanti. I reward them accordingly. All who surrender unto me, as they surrender, I reward them as according to them. So what we have to understand here, in other words, everyone is always dependent upon their success, upon his mercy alone. Whose mercy? It is Krishna's mercy. So whatever hard work we are doing, whatever we offer to Krishna and all that, ultimately depends only upon the mercy of Krishna. How much mercy we get, we are able to please Krishna, that much mercy we are going to get from Krishna. And all the kinds of this spiritual process are different degrees of success on the same path, unless therefore one comes to the highest perfection of Krishna consciousness. So how we can get to the highest perfection of Krishna consciousness? By surrendering totally, by when all our attempts are perfect, when all our attempts are perfect. According to this, there is one more sloka stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, 3.2.3.10. It says, Akama sarva kamo va moksha kama udara di Trivena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. That means whether one is without desire, who is not having desires? Everyone in this world have got desires because we are full of desires. That is why we have taken this birth. If we had no desires, we would have never taken birth in this material ocean. So that is the disease. Why we are in this material ocean? Because we have want our to enjoy. We want we are thinking, yes, I want to enjoy. And the moment we have thought in our mind, we have desired in our mind, the Lord Krishna has given the whole world to us, the whole world, everything, all material things or whatever spiritual, anything you name it, Krishna has given to us. See, without one's desire, this is the condition of the devotees. The main condition of the devotee is that we are full of desires. Only when we change our desire are we going to approach the Supreme Lord Krishna. So it says in this sloka, Srimad Bhagavatam sloka, whether one is without desire. Who is without desire? No one. The conditioned devotees. Who are without desire? The conditioned devotees are the desirous of all fruitive results are of liberation. So one should, with all efforts, try to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead for complete perfection, that is culminating in Krishna consciousness. So it is our prayer. It is our prayer that how much we can actually surrender to Krishna means we have to perfect ourselves. This perfection process is what we are going to do in the process of Krishna consciousness. Also, in whatever way people surrender unto me, I reciprocate according to with them accordingly. Everyone follows my path. Nobody is not following. Even the beggar in the street or whatever it is, to his level, he is following something. Okay, that is why is still alive. Okay, if he's not desirous, then definitely he will attain the path of perfection. So all of them, as they surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pratap. So how we should know that how each one is surrendering according to his level of thing. So I have a small glimpse, a small gist over here, like how each one surrenders to Krishna. So for what they surrender to Krishna, like the young, how they get from Krishna consciousness, they learn how to live by performing Krishna consciousness, by reading Bhagavad Gita, by doing the spiritual services. The young generation learn how to live. The old generation know how to die. This is a very art of very important. We have heard so many things. The art of living, art of living. The art of dying is the most. Uh, People don't value the art of dying. They think the art of living because they want to live. They want their desires are full. They want to enjoy more. They want to take more and more association of this material ocean. That is why they were thinking they go to this art of living and things like that. Okay. And then the ignorant, what do they search for? The ignorant search for wisdom. The ignorant, if they get wisdom, then they become beautifully liberated. They learn it. They say the so-called jnanis, they learn it. For them, what is required is the humility. Humility, they go in search for humility. The rich, they have to go for the search of compassion. And the dreamer, what is the dreamer? The dreamer goes for enchantment. Because without enchantment, there is nothing better than that. And for the practical persons, they say they go for counseling. They take so many counseling. The weak, they look out for the strength. That strength is given in after reading Bhagavad Gita, they get the strength, the weak. And the strong, and for the direction they want. They are strong enough, but they want the direction from Krishna. That is what they look out. The humble, the humble for the exhalation. And the weary, they look out for rest. They are tired, they go for rest. And the troubled, what do they search for? The troubled go in search for peace. Because unless they get peace, they cannot be removed from that tranquility. So, and the doubting, they search for assurance from Bhagavad Gita. These are the very, very important things. So, the doubting they get for assurance. And the sinner is always yet to get salvation. And for the seeker, we get moksha. And for the human, we get guidance. So this is a small extract. So also here, what Srila Prabhupada says in chapter 18.66, it says, Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam saranam praja. Aham tam sarva papebhyo mokshayami sa ma sucha. That means you surrender, you abandon all varieties of religion. Krishna says in the 18th chapter, verse number 66, that abandon all varieties of religion, just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. This is what it says. Mokshayami ma sucha. So what Prabhupada says is, what Krishna says that you accept what Krishna says you accept. Then you will understand what is Bhagavata Dharma, what is God, what you are, what is this world, what is this relationship, what you should, why you should become devotee of the Lord Krishna, Lord, devotee of the God. So this is what Srila Prabhupada stresses. See, Krishna again repeat what Krishna says Krishna Prabhupada says is, first what Krishna says you accept. First you accept, then you will understand what is Bhagavad Dharma, then what is God, then what you are, then what is this world, then what is the relationship you should, means you should become a devotee. This is what Srila Prabhupada has told very wonderfully. Often we are in this world, we are lost. Okay? What do you mean by lost? Suppose you want to go to a place, what do? You switch on your Google map, right? Or what is a Google map works on what things? That is it works on the system. That system is called as global positioning system. This is what in this material world. In this material world, we are looking for the global positioning system. We switch on the global positioning system, and then we see where we are. This is our location. We have to reach this location. But that is called GPS, right? You all have heard about GPS. GPS means global positioning system. With the help of this global positioning system, in the globe, wherever we are, we can, whether we are in India, we want to reach to America, how is the route, what are things to be followed, what is the path to be taken, which is the flight to be booked, all these things we can analyze. So same way, what is the other GPS which for us, which Bhagavad Gita has given us? Bhagavad Gita has given us the Goloka position system. This is what we have to get from this spiritual world. This is spiritual world is the Goloka positioning system. So here it says, according to Bhagavad Gita 18.6 is switch off everything, switch off, abandon all varieties of dharmas, simply surrender unto me alone. I shall liberate you from all sinful reactions. So this is the ultimate GPS which we have to tune into. That is opening the Bhagavad Gita and understanding, reading, practicing, and perfecting ourselves. So this is what is given at the end of this chapter 18.66. Actually, there's one more correlation of this sloka 18.66. This is the answer given to Arjuna for the question he has raised in chapter 2, verse number 7. What is that chapter 2, verse number 7? It says that, oh my Lord Krishna, my heart is overpowered by the taint of pity. My mind is confused as to duty. I ask you to tell me what is good for me. I am your disciple. Please instruct me. I take your refuge. So this is what is Arjuna's condition in chapter 2, verse number 7, where he says, I don't want to fight this battle. First he says, I don't want, I will not fight. Then he comes and says that, yes, I am helpless. I am trembling. I cannot lift my gandiva. My hands are trembling. My mouth is shivering. My words are trembling. I don't have any strength. What should I do? Please, I surrender to you, and you please guide me what I should do. So this is what is Arjuna asking. And this verse answer is actually explained in the end of the chapter of Bhagavad Gita. On the 18th chapter, it says that abandon all varieties of dharma, simply surrender to me alone. I shall liberate you from all sinful reactions. So that's when actually, if you see the whole Bhagavad Gita was just narrated by Krishna to Arjuna, maybe around 45 minutes or something like that, whole Bhagavad Gita. That was the deliverance of Krishna, and that was the reciprocation from Arjuna. It was so fast, like just like 45 minutes. The whole Bhagavad Gita was spoken in midst of the battlefield. So you must imagine that how much knowledge Arjuna had to grasp these and to find out his where he was going wrong and think that. So I mean to say that verse number 2.7 answer is in 18.6. From the time we start reading 2.2 second chapter and we reach about the 18th chapter, it will take some months or few months. Or some devotees who are very exalted, they may finish in 1 week or something like that. So this is what Krishna is giving us, the beautiful, I think. You forget everything. You just abandon all varieties of dharmas. Because Krishna says, Aham Sarvasya. That means I am the knowledge of Vedas. I am the Vedas. For me comes Vedas, and by this, what we have to understand is we have to only understand that ultimate is Krishna, the prema bhakti. But to attain that prema bhakti, we have to undergo so many things, like we become jnanis, we become yogis, we become bhaktas. Ultimately, bhaktas is what is very, very important. Turning to bhakta is very, very easy, but at the same time, very, very difficult also. So we should know that how we can actually. So here the mind is very, very distracted. Man chanchala. That means the mind is very distracted. The nature of the mind is around is the so we get the original text saying, the Britain says that the nature of the mind is jumping like a monkey. It says what to say, I forgot that word. Okay, let me try. So it says that mind is like a monkey. So it keeps jumping from one branch. Suppose we are in a tree and we are a monkey. We won't stay in one place. From this branch to that branch to that branch to this branch, we go down, we go up, we run, we jeer, we swing, do so many things. Like this, what is the wise and the unwise doing? So what was Arjuna's problem? Arjuna's problem was nothing but, it says that Arjuna's problem is not none about that ignorance. That ignorance means not anything very thing. So ignorance means not knowing about Krishna. That you should know that Krishna is the ultimate. And by knowing that Krishna and what was Krishna saying, he says, Sarvadharman parityaja mamekam saranam braja. Leave everything, abandon everything. But the mind is not accepting to leave that. We are not able to give up because we are full of desire. We want to enjoy this, we want to enjoy that, we want to go here, we want to go to a movie, we want to go to this place, we want to go to that place. The desireless mind is so chanchala. It just keeps on making us run hither and thither, trying to seek so many things to attain our desirous goal. So the wise in this situation, what do they do? The unwise. The unwise means they in this same situation, they do not seek for remedy. What they do not seek for remedy? How to tame this mind. They do not seek from Bhagavad Gita or whatever the scriptures. They do not take to those points how we can actually keep this mind calm. But the wise do the same. How do they do? The wise, they analyze that this is the mental disease which we have got. The wise people analyze that, they discover this mental illness. Immediately they seek for help. How they can get help? It is readily available. Taking refuge in Guru. Here, Arjuna took refuge as Krishna as his Guru. So that is why he could get that answer immediately, and he could rectify his mental illness. So here also, we should take refuge of a Guru. That I am your disciple, surrender unto you. Please tell me, consider me as your Shishya, for I am taking refuge, surrendering to you, prapanam, surrendering unto you, and sadimam prapanam. That means says, Please instruct me accordingly. This is the super sloka. Actually, it says that where Arjuna helplessly falls to Krishna's feet, seeking for refuge and begs for him for guidance. When this mood is there, then the ultimate guidance will enter into your head. So this is what is taken here. So also it says, Krishna says, I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction, past, present, and future. For one shot, I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Be it what I deliver you. You just have to come to me and without fail. I promise you this because you are very dear to me. So that's what is the relationship between Arjuna and Krishna. Then you will attain me without any doubt. In chapter 8.5 and 8.7, Krishna says, when you are surrendering me totally, you will attain me without any doubt. Okay. So also what is here is that where do we find this? Where do we find such kind of activities taking place? It's ISKCON, ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. It says that Prabhupada says that ISKCON is a factory of pure devotees. Anybody heard this? ISKCON is a factory of pure devotees. All you have to do is stick on to this factory. Just log in and stay on this factory. Our only concern is to remain in ISKCON and associate with the devotees. Just keep associating with the devotees and you just don't have to remember anything or forget anything. So one should be attracted by the beautiful vision of Krishna. What is that beautiful vision of Krishna? His name, he's all attractive. His name is all attractive. His form is all attractive. And he who becomes attracted by this beautiful, powerful, omnipotent vision of Krishna is fortunate. Who is fortunate? Who is attracted by this name, fame, form of Krishna is what is being. This is also mentioned in 18.66 part. The answer to 2.7 of Bhagavad Gita is given in 18.66. Is the name, fame, form is so attractive. If you are attracted by Krishna, name, fame, form, and beautiful, omnipotent vision of Krishna, then we are fortunate. So I go to one more point. What is the basic knowledge? Everybody has some goal. What is that goal? What is that goal in life? So goal means the material body is suffering. The material body is a source of suffering. How to vanquish this material body is the whole theory. But that is going to take a long time, okay? But the ultimate thing is that when we are not conscious about the material body, then there itself we are going to be out of suffering. The moment we are conscious about this material body, then the suffering is there. The suffering is always there. When we are not material body, our suffering comes down. Karma is the cause of the material. What is the cause of this material body? Karma. Karma means our bandhana, our duty of the past. The past karmas give us the present sufferings. Okay, and if we eliminate this karma, we can exist in our spiritual body. So our spiritual body is nothing but the soul. Our soul is the spiritual body, and in this spiritual dream, when we are soul consciousness, we are devoid of material miseries. So the understanding is that material body is the source of suffering, and karma is the cause of our material body. So we should very nicely understand what is this karma. So our goal of life is to be only one thing: Krishna Prema. How to attain this Krishna Prema is to have a genuine, realized, loving relationship with Krishna. That is Krishna Prema. And by having a genuine relationship, Krishna will deliver us from all karmic reactions. It is also given here. By having that a genuine relationship with Krishna, Krishna will deliver us from all karmic reactions. This is also told from 18.66 per part. Okay, so fine. Now, one more thing I want to share here is there are only two outcomes of successful spiritual practice. Aham Brahmasmi. That is I. I means I exist. Who is this I? I is the soul. I is the soul. I exist means the soul exists. Aham Brahmasmi. Yes, true. And another point to note here is Aham Dasosmi. Aham Dasosmi is I serve. That is Krishna Prema. This is what is a nice thing I just got through when I was going through this purport. Aham Dasosmi is we want to serve. When we want to serve more and more, then we automatically get Krishna Prema. But when we say that Aham Brahmasmi, I exist, means we get spiritual realization. We get our spirit, who am I? What am I? That is what we get. Aham Brahmasmi. Yes. And also, let us discuss some points about the Jnanis, the Yogis, and the Bhaktas. Jnanis means those who are knowledgeable. Yogis means they perform yogistic activities. So, Krishna says, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yashas tatvata. Says in 18.5. Then Krishna never says, what Krishna says is, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yash chasmi tatvata. And what Krishna never says is, by my speculation, the yogic mystic practice can be one can understand the Supreme Lord Krishna. But Krishna never says that. What Krishna never says that. It is clearly said that Bhaktya Mam Abhijanati Yavan Yes Jasmi Tatvata. This is 18.5. Tatvata means truth. This is what is truth in truth. So to understand Krishna in truth, that requires bhakti or bhakti yoga is what is important. Jnana yoga or karma yoga or hatha yoga. These are the different yogas which we can practice to get some perfection. But the ultimate perfection is the yoga system is bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga is the bhakti yoga is the ultimate yoga. With this bhakti or bhakti yoga only we can attain Krishna. By doing jnana yoga, karma yoga, hatha yoga, people goes to some level, but they fall down ultimately. So the bhaktas here are the ultimate. So little more on that. By the yoga system like jnana yoga, karma yoga, hatha yoga, we can understand Krishna partially only. As explained, as Krishna explained, that somebody is seeing a mountain or a hazy cloud and seeing the something greenish and something actually with mountain and all varieties. But without bhakti yoga realization, the absolute truth is very partially. So yet Krishna says that bhakti is the ultimate. So clearly says out of many, many varieties of yogis, one yogi or the bhakti yogi who is always thinking within my heart is the first class. So we should always try to understand this, what is the first class thing. So Krishna says, consciousness is teaching everyone to become a first class yogi. So the moment we are trying to giving everyone a chance of chanting this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. What is this? Chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which means always thinking of Krishna. This is the ultimate bhakti. So as soon as you are attracted to chanting of this Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So by this way, chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, we get the process of bhakti and we get close to Krishna. And this is not any manufactured way of thing. It is all authorized by in the Vedic scriptures. So to get absorbed or become in the samadhi state or become absorbed to Krishna is by only chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So with this, I conclude today's session. If anybody is having any doubt, please welcome. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna and to all.